just tuning in, welcome to the Bont Invitational. This is Kallio Rolling Rainbow versus Auckland Roller Derby. I'll quickly read through the names. I'll be soloing this. My name is Pants, and I do profusely apologise if I pronounce some of these wrong. So we'll start with Auckland Roller Derby. We've got Arsenal, Baker, Bone Invitational, Booger, Flirty Harry, Mackenzie, Melly Slamder, Renwick, Rudge, Rutherford, Sass, and on the bench we have Papa Benny. And then for Kallio Rolling Rainbow, we have Pink Spanker, Teabag, Lily Gay, Skinhead O'Connor, Mischief, Stella Spectra, Sleganoff, BB, MC Slagan Forster, Macho Bichu, Pretty Slack, Chain Fonda, Alison Sane, Tiff Subs Text, Beligluski, Liverous Killer, Lisbon Neopanda, Killer Purty, Pink Auntie, Doomy Behind, and on the bench we have Pocahontas. So we're on our first jam already. We've got Kallio Rolling Rainbows in the black, Auckland in the white and blue. So we have Pick and Auntie jamming for Kallio Rolling Rainbows. And for Auckland we have Mackenzie. Pick and Nancy picking up a couple of natural grand slams, and she calls off the jam. Okay, so for Kallio we have number 99, TW Text. And for Auckland we have number 82, which is Renwick. Kallio bringing some strong defence, recycling Renwick back to the pack. And TW Text is through. Kallio picking up a couple of natural grand slams going on. Auckland using a star pass there. Unfortunately, going to the bin for a forearms. Kallio with a pack advantage now. TW Text coming around for another 5-point pass. Jamming for Kallio we have Chain Fonda. for Auckland, we've got Baker, number 36 in the white and blue. Chain Fonda through, Baker trying to make a way back through the pack. Baker makes her way through. Chain Fonda calls off the jam. Jamming for Auckland, we have Mackenzie. Up against Lila Gay for Kallio. Kallio using a strong triangle to keep Mackenzie in a spot. Big thanks to our medics coming quickly to their aid, and it looks as though she's okay. Got Renwick on the line for Auckland. Up against Picanti for Kallio. Renwick forces her way through, won the fight, and she's through. Calling up the jam. 4 points to Kallio Rolling Rainbow. If you don't already know, the Bont Invitational is brought to you by Bont with Roller Derby Australia, Newcastle Roller Derby League and Sydney Roller Derby League. Bont, lighter, stronger, faster. Baker on the line for Auckland. And we've got TWTEX speeding her way through to make her first scoring pass. TWTEX calling it before Baker can make her way to the pack. Renwick jamming for Auckland Roller Derby up against Chain Fonda from Kallio Rolling Rainbow. Renwick going to the box for a track cut. She will serve a full 30 seconds in the box. Chain Fonda will make absolute use of this 30 seconds that she has. Chain Fonda just finding those gaps and jumping, well, not even jumping, just rolling right on through. Renwick still fighting against those walls. And Renwick's through. For Kallio Rolling Rainbow, we have Leila Gay, or Layla Gay, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And for Auckland, we have number 36, Baker. Leila taking a hard hit there from Booger. Auckland are trying to slow down as much with this power jam. Just want to do a shout out and thank you to our event sponsors, Roller Derby Heaven and Bolters. power jam for Kallio Rolling Rainbow. We've got Piganti making her way through, collecting all the points. Auckland trying to catch her, but she's just too quick. Baker passes to Renwick. And Piganti calls off the jam. We've got a timeout to Auckland. Here's a minute to think on some fun things, fun facts. I don't have any fun facts. If anyone has fun facts, feel free to talk amongst your friends. We have T-sub to text for Kallio and for Auckland. Auckland's got the lead. And that will be Mackenzie trying to get some points, calling off the jam. Unfortunately, no points to Auckland. Still trying to fight through. We've got an official timeout. While we're talking about an official timeout, I just want to thank our officials and volunteers. Without them, it would make this weekend a little bit more difficult. Thank you to the camera operators and the people that keep track of all the games. There is a lot of paperwork involved in roller derby. So if you do like paperwork, this is the sport for you. And we've got Renwick jamming for Auckland against Chain Fonda. Renwick pushing in all those legal zones that you can. Chain Fonda just thinking about some things, taking her time, as you do. scoring 5 points for Kallio Rolling Rainbow on this power jam. We've got a power jam start for Kallio. Layla getting lead. Mackenzie trying to catch her. And Layla calls off the jam. Mackenzie trying to push her way through. Mackenzie recycled. Mackenzie takes the lead for Kallio. Mackenzie trying to look for some holes, but Kallio is just not giving them. Oh, there we go, proved wrong. Mackenzie makes her way through. And Kallio call a timeout. They'll get 1 minute to talk, have a rest, have some water, maybe even some energy drink, who knows. While we're having a quick 1 minute break, just a thank you to some of our sponsors or people helping out with us. Thank Ali and Sports Clinic, Physiotherapy and Injury Management, Skion Newcastle Entertainment Centre, which is where we're at right now, and it's lovely and air conditioned. And again, cannot say thank you enough to all our officials and volunteers and our non-skating officials. Again, all the paperwork, lots and lots of paperwork. Got T subject text for Kallio Rolling Rainbow. Auckland. Baker makes her way through. Crowd's excited. And Tisa protects falls off the jam. Got an official review for Auckland. Going to talk about some official business, get together in the middle, have a chat. Okay, so we just had an official review for Auckland, just saying that the black jammer was going through and made a backlog on one of the, well actually the white pivot. Unfortunately that call will still stand as a no call, so Auckland lose their official review. So we have Renwick jamming for Auckland, up against Chain Bonder in her lovely purple shorts for Kallio Rolling Rainbow. Jimmy behind, putting some hard hits on Renwick. She'll probably feel that tomorrow morning. While we're here, let's talk about the people blowing those whistles. We have Marty Score Crazy, Vector, McFly, Hans Offerback, Slane, William Escape Spear, and Boom Tish. They are the lucky people with the whistles, and even at the after party, they might decide to have a bit of a rave. Bring your glow sticks, they'll bring the whistles. Layla takes the lead. Renwick making her way out of the box, finding a solid wall of black. starting on a power jam. Auckland not wanting to make it too easy for her. I'm sure most of you all know, but this is a tournament with international guests at the moment, so thank you to our international guests and coaches. We've got New York Stock Exchange, San Fernando Valley, Kallio Rolling Rainbow, as you can see on the track right now, as well as Auckland Roller Derby. Our coaches for the event is Tracy Disco Akers, not Akers, it's not Australian, Scold Eagle, Stephanie Maney, and Mr. Furrier. I'm sure I'll get that pronunciation later. See subtext coming through. And calls off the jam. Got Baker on the line for Auckland. Up against Chain Fonda. Don't even need to look at the number now, I just look at the shorts. Chain Fonda making it look easy. Just in case you've forgotten which team is which, we've got Renwick on the jam line for Auckland in the white and blue stripe up the side. And we've got Layla Gay for Kallio Rolling Rainbow in the black. And the team has a little bit of rainbow up their side. Very fancy. Less than 3 minutes in the first half to go. Got Picanti for Kallio, and we've got Mackenzie for Auckland. And don't forget about all the blockers too. They're very important. Picanti finding a way through the inside, taking that line. scuffle there, but they're all okay. Chain Ponder and Renwick getting ready to jam. They've got their feet in the starting position. Booger now has the star for Auckland, fighting a way to get through. And Booger makes her way through. Not lead jammer, but she's going to try her fastest. And that is half time. Feel free, well, you can do whatever you want. I am not your owner, controller, master, whatever, and I do not have any rights to that. But feel free to go and grab yourself a drink, have a break, grab something to eat, maybe even go buy some merch if you haven't already. I'm wearing a pretty sweet Bont Invitational hat. It's pretty sweet. You can even come and feel it. I'll let you touch it. It's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. Stretch your legs, have a break, and we will be back in about 12 minutes or so.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arm!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
And welcome back here on track 1. The team's lining up for their gear checks. Period 2 is about to get underway.
And for those playing at home, I know you can't see this right now, but Colonel Panic is multitasking. They say that men can't multitask. This will prove it. This will be the test to beat or test. Just so you know, he's commentating, controlling a camera, and watching the camera feed. So you all at home can sit within the comfort of your lounge room, dining room, wherever you are, and enjoy what Colonel Panic is bringing to your device right now.
Looks like the teams are warmed up. Just waiting on the officials to give us a signal to start the second period.
Auckland looking pumped up and ready to go. Bring in the second half. Or half 2. I think we're renaming it to half 2.
Now the question is, will Auckland be able to respond after that first period of where the scoreboard was locked down? Next 30 minutes will decide.
Sure will. We're still waiting on the halftime. Or to wrap up the halftime. We're at the 5-second whistle. And they're off.
Kallio through for it quickly, jamming there.
Now, I have had some pronunciation lessons, I guess you should call them, in the halftime break. I've been saying to subutex. It's more like to budex. So I do apologize for that. I hope you're not going to chase me down later.
It's a quick 4-0, then a call off by Kallio there. Baker lining up for Auckland now. Solid defense by both teams. Kallio jammer getting drawn all the way back. Auckland are fighting hard for this. But the finish, jammer gets lead coming onto the back straight.
Jane Fonda looking good in her purple shorts.
Auckland still fighting against a very strong wall at the back of the pack. The Auckland block is doing a great job there, forcing the black jammer out of bounds and all the way back to the middle of turn 1. But it's a cutting call on the Finland jammer. This is the opportunity that Auckland need.
Auckland looking to score some points here.
Kallio switches to full defense.
Crowd getting excited, cheering Baker on. Trying to get some points on that board.
And Baker has scored points for Auckland. They have 4 points on the board.
And the crowd goes wild. 4 points to Auckland.
There are some hard-earned points. Definitely worth every bit of sweat.
Very, very hard-earned points.
Lead jammer goes to Kallio. Solid walls from both teams in the pack there.
Mackenzie working hard, pushing up against that Kallio wall.
Some nice offense by Booger on the Auckland side, but doesn't get the jammer out. Another 5 points for Kallio, but Auckland through to start a scoring pass. They speed the pack up, trying to get an opportunity for more points.
Layla calling off the
Just
jam.
missed out while Kallio gets 2. Baker lining up for Auckland. She's our only point scorer so far. Let's see if she can add to the tally. Well, it's Kante for the Kallio Rolling Rainbow. Kallio does pick up lead jammer. With some fancy footwork there, Baker gets through. She starts her scoring pass. But not quite quick enough to collect any more points. Now on the jam line, number 4x4 Booger for Auckland. Number 99, I think that's Super Tex. My finish is not so good. Both jammers going up against tough defense. Kallio does get the lead jammer signal though.
Dex coming through for her scoring pass.
Gets the points, pulls it off. Clean play. And frustrating to the Auckland skaters. Mackenzie puts the Jammer Star on for Auckland.
Up against Chain Bonda in those lovely purple shorts.
Strong 2-all at the front from Auckland, but finish jammer does get lead jammer. She's onto her scoring pass. Nine points clocked up by the Rolling Rainbow. Unfortunately, locking out Auckland again, keeping their score to 4.
We've got Baker on the line for Auckland, up against Leila from Kallio.
Baker runs up the outside, keeps in bounds, and gets lead jammer status.
Baker looking to
She
score
is
some
lapping
points,
quickly.
and she calls it
She
off.
picks up points. She picks up 4 points. 4 well-earned points. The Finland Jammer chasing her down, but she gets them all. It brings this total to 8.
Team Auckland very excited.
Those girls from New Zealand are pretty excited. I think they're ready to score some more. Mackenzie's going to try it.
Mackenzie not going to make it easy for them. She takes the lead.
Mackenzie is out. She's hot on the tails of the Kallio Jammer. Not quite close enough to get those points.
Just under 10 minutes in the first half. Again, if you're just tuning in online, we've got Kallio Rolling Rainbow in the black and Auckland Roller Derby in the white.
Quickly jammer call going to the Rolling Rainbow. But the Auckland Jammer is out on a scoring pass. Not soon enough though. 4 points and called. That brings the Kallio total to 274 with 18 minutes left in the period.
Kallio calling a official review. jammer for the last jam. Not so much cutting the Kallio jammers, but in fact her own, Kallio's blockers, but in fact contesting that she cut her own blockers on the track.
So we're still on the official review here for our 117 viewers currently watching on the live stream. The officials are conferring challenge of a no call. No call's certainly worth challenging if it might mean that next jam the opposing jammer is going to start in the box. But let's see if the referees agree. While we're waiting for that announcement, we'll just have a quick look at the penalty board. Unfortunately, things are looking a little bit hairy for the Auckland team. Few skaters in penalty trouble there.
Okay, so we've got the answer to that official review. So just to confirm, or again go over what has just been discussed, Kallio was saying that the previous jammer for Auckland was hit out, and when re-entering the track, cut her own skaters. Now that penalty, or that no penalty, will still stand as a no penalty, and Kallio will lose their official review.
But the game is back on. Last jam doesn't matter. It's all about what happens from here. Mackenzie pushing hard on a solid four wall by the rolling rainbow.
And
The white wall out front, not enough to contain the Kallio jammer. She gets lead.
And I'm pretty sure she only gets lead due to the magical properties of her purple pants.
They do look like they will just slip you through a wall, don't they? 5-point signal there by Jamref McFly. Called off as Mackenzie approached the pack. The Jamref hounds off the back, signaling 0 points to Auckland. We have an official timeout being called here on track 1.
For all things
17
official.
minutes left in the game. Kallio have been extending their lead. 8 points picked up in the last jam. They're now on 282. But Auckland, well, I don't know how the maths work on that. They infinity times their score from the first period. They are on 8.
And I'm sure you know why we're all here, thanks to Bont. Bont Invitational is brought to you by Bont, with Roller Derby Australia, Newcastle Roller Derby League, and Sydney Roller Derby League. Bont, lighter, stronger, faster.
I think in the center of the track, the officials, I think, are just tallying the penalties. As we saw before, the white side of the penalty whiteboard is pretty full. Waiting on the jam line for the Rolling Rainbow is Layla Gay with Baker for Auckland. This timeout has now changed to an official review called by Auckland. Captains are in the center conferring with the head ref. The captain for Auckland is in the box. So it looks like the official review is being brought to the side of the track. Marty Crazy and his crew of refs now discussing the outcome of the review.
Okay, so what we've got going on right now is a official review for Auckland, just contesting a penalty that was called on Booger number 4x4 or 4x4 in regards to a low block. So we're looking at, if possible, having that penalty reversed.
Well, Booger's been a very effective blocker for Auckland. It would be a benefit for them for the team to get her back out on the track. Not a lot of action happening during this timeout. I wonder if anyone's going to have a dance-off. Anyone? Anyone?
They need music for a dance-off.
No dance-off?
I think we might need some music for said dance-off. They might all play different tunes in their head and be dancing to all weird things.
Hey, the best dance-offs, you make your own tunes.
While we're having this official review, feel free to jump online, tweet about the fact that you're here, Facebook it, rub it up over people's faces. Tell the world where you're at right now.
Refs are still discussing the outcome of that. Marty Crazy coming over to talk to Booger in the box and the captains.
Okay, so back to that official review. It was in relation to taking away or removing a low block penalty from the pivot for Auckland. Unfortunately, that penalty will still stand. So the official review for Auckland has now been used up.
I was going to be like, she should get you to like read out the finish team.
Oh, I told her how to pronounce it.
Okay. I'm going to tell her, I would have been like, also just to fill time, I would have been like, and now we have a real life Finnish person who is going to read the names properly for us.
This review's still going on. The refs conferring.
Yeah. You should
It is
go
important to
and
get these calls right.
the names properly.
These teams have travelled
Do you know
hundreds and thousands of
salon? Yeah.
miles to be here and play each other.
That's the tilt. So what would you do?
I believe this is the first time a European
Should we
team
do
has
that?
played here in Australia.
Yeah. You can. Okay, so that's what it does. Yeah. I was not really touching it because I was sure.
Certainly the first time a New
I've been
Zealand team
playing
has
with it
played
lot
a
because
European
I
team
didn't
here in
like where
Australia.
the camera was set, so I've been squeezing it and moving it around to get better shots.
Oh yeah, it was
But-
kind of, and also it was a bit lopsided when I was.
I've played with it because you can do that as well here,
Yeah.
but it's
Trying to keep the 122 current viewers
weird.
up updated.
You get one part of the
We do
track
have
that looks straight.
an end
and then you
to
pass
that
the
official
corner
review.
and it looks- I think
Booger
it's just that
is still in
angle,
the box,
so
so
it's all fine. But yeah, you
Auckland
had a good day?
loser official review.
Yeah.
17 minutes left on the
Bit
clock.
overwhelming.
This thing was fun to do.
Yeah?
Like with the big camera. The small camera in the hall queue was like a bit boring.
Oh yeah.
Layla Gay now
I didn't mind the small
pushing
camera.
hard.
The camera moves smoother. This
Yeah, it
one,
does.
this one is like not as good.
Dukes past the final Auckland
Yeah, I'll need to
blocker
show the
for
last
lead
one
jammer status.
tomorrow maybe.
Oh, that little one down there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. That one moves really nicely.
Yeah, I did the one which is on
The other track.
in the other track.
Oh, I
and
haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I think the zoom's kind of like jumpy. So, and it's in a weird spot, so you can't do it smoothly like that. I didn't like the placement of it.
No, no. Well, the other camera, that camera is smoother than this one.
Layla
I
going
think
through,
this one's
scoring
going to
another
be
5 points.
5 points awarded by Jamref McFly to the Rolling Rainbow.
Are you doing lots of classes
Bringing
tomorrow
them up to
as well?
292.
I'm probably gonna do at least
4 wall at the back, really containing that Auckland jammer.
maybe 3 and
That's got to be tough work out there.
Yeah.
done 2 today.
Fire did
However,
what
Baker
did
just
today?
keeps getting up and
She had
keeps
a
on
schedule for
trying.
10 hours straight.
wow.
Because she just left them on when she volunteered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just before we had dinner at like 6:30, she took her skates off for the first time today.
Number one rule when you're jamming out there is the last jam doesn't matter, the next jam doesn't matter.
Otherwise,
It's all about this jam.
forget what I've done.
Baker puts on some speed
But
to get past that final blocker.
yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, I think I'm too.
Not enough to earn points, but enough to
That
force
last
the
one
call off,
Acres was really good. Did this go?
with the Rolling Rainbow only earning an extra 4.
I'm really bad with names.
24-point jam there
Now fresh me.
for the Finland team.
She was in that one. It was
yeah.
good. It was a lot of work on plow stopping and lots of work on plow stopping and body position and practicing when someone.
Don't forget, guys, this is just track 1.
And then doing.
If you are watching at home, the games on track 2 are being recorded and will be available for your viewing pleasure
Stuff we already do at Sydney.
from the past, really,
Go over
if
it
you're going to watch later.
explain it in a different way. So.
I really like
That's right, some exciting games happening this weekend over in track 2. They will be uploaded to our YouTube channel a bit later.
Oh, Maney? No, I think I was doing this then. I wanted to, but I had a shift, so.
She was saying that like a lot of her other classes are gonna be like similar, so it was about.
I'm doing one of hers tomorrow,
Yeah.
6 p.m. I want to do it.
Yeah, it was a lot about like how you're, like if someone's really hard pushing you, you just like kind of dodge and scoot away.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've read an article
And
from
Piganti making her way through, score 5 points.
Mackenzie pushed down and bounced, but she did draw a penalty on the Rolling Rainbow blocker. That will make it a little bit easier to get through.
She must have fouled out.
Still a strong 3 wall.
Booger, she was just playing. She's fouled out.
Meanwhile, Picante, another 5 points awarded
I would have no
as
idea.
she continues on as lead jammer.
How is that one?
Baby, it's not a hit.
Isn't it?
No, it's like, it's.
How would you say it?
Auckland rebuilds a solid 4 wall there
Finish eyes.
on the back straight. Lets her own jammer through.
It's play on that, so it's kind of like.
Traps the Finland jammer. But unfortunately, not for long enough. A bunch of points signaled there.
They beat Auckland's not the strongest New Zealand team. I think Pirate City is. And Richter, I think Richter's the strong, which is trash.
19 points on the board.
Yeah, but Auckland, yeah.
Also sad.
Yeah.
Also funny.
They're embracing it.
Baker jamming for Auckland
One point was stronger.
up against Chubudaks.
People move in and out of teams and leagues and all that kind of gear. So. But yeah.
Subotex outruns her jam ref there,
Now we're telling me that
but picks up lead and 5 points.
International League, Helsinki won.
Another 5 points there for the Rolling Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
Solid defense by the Kallio blockers, but
Australia came third this year.
the Auckland Jammer does clear the pack, gets on a scoring pass, and forces the call off.
We've got 2 Kallio blockers in the bin at the moment.
No, I was talking
So
to Steph
a
Anna this morning because they watched
2-4 pack happening
don't want to be,
Auckland's
cocky,
way.
but we think we'll win that one quite well. I think it'll be interesting because then they play Canberra, VRDL. VRDL, they're like, oh, we're going to get smashed. But Canberra, they might do okay against Canberra. Like, they seem to have. Oh, she goes straight.
Mackenzie gets lead against Shane Fonda. Lots of cheers coming from the Auckland bench.
Oh,
3 points to nothing
they're in a hotel.
by Auckland in that jam.
We're staying, you know, your mum who helps coach the
Auckland excited.
family friend or his family or whatever have a house at
They're now in double digits, 11 to Auckland.
room. So there's like 12 of us staying there, I think. Last night there was 2, 4, 6, 8.
That takes Auckland through to double digits. They've got to be a big cheer for that.
We've all just got like blow up beds and air mattresses in all the rooms. And we're all staying there. And then
It's an official timeout here.
oh gosh. I wonder if anyone's staying in the hotel.
Big thanks to Bont once again for putting on this event.
I doubt it. If it was that expensive,
It's a
we'd just
fantastic
online and just go on.
auditorium we're in.
I don't know, but I know that Kallio got
Great skating surface. Plenty of grip so skaters can really put on their best performance. And 4 tracks so skaters can both learn and compete at the one event.
Yeah, well, that's would be good. Like, if there would be like someone saying, yeah, if you want to do.
A big thank you to all our officials here this weekend.
It's the worst time.
They do long days, long days. Probably more hours than they actually have to work in their normal jobs. So big thanks to them.
It's only 2 hours of sunlight in Finland right now. They're like, oh, this is so nice. Yeah, she said like 10 till 12. Maybe sunny or daylight. They didn't say sunny. They said daylight.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you don't might not actually get any like sunlight.
Yeah.
Any.
I couldn't handle that. I don't think I
Kallio and Auckland having a friendly moment
like
on the
the-
track.
living
The officials have sorted out the
sun going up and down.
stats issue there
Be able to sleep properly.
and the signal to get the game back underway.
Oh, I can handle it.
Booger lining up against Layla Gay
Yeah, fair enough.
on the jammer line.
As you would. Weather refugee.
We don't come and go.
No. You do.
Kallio bringing a strong
Snow
defense,
though, like proper snow.
recycling Uga to the back of the pack.
Snow is contained. It's gonna stay where it is. You go through the snow.
That rotating tripod style
You can even go. You can even
wall,
slide music
so effective.
in more snow, like snow on a hill.
And it's even better because there's gonna be so.
Absolutely frustrating in a jam against defense like that.
That I think that's the perfect way of having snow. All right, I'll go and harass Rosie and then he'll probably gonna leave.
Oh, cool. Where are you guys staying?
Me, Rosie, and Judith. I don't know if you know her, like the third
Lady.
person here. The
Probably.
Mexican lady.
Oh yeah, probably. I just I like even I'm one of those people where as soon as I meet someone, I've forgotten their name. I finally
5 more points signaled for Layla Gay.
Yeah, where are you guys staying?
That brings the Rolling Rainbow to 350 on the scoreboard.
Oh, cool.
Still 10 minutes left to play.
One year when we went to Canberra for a tournament, most of our team stayed in the youth hostel. Yeah.
She calls a jam leaving Auckland on 11 points.
So for those that don't know, Auckland is currently playing with less than the full 14, and they are still trying to bring it, which is amazing.
Our place is really nice, just like on the waterfront, but it's like a 25-minute drive from here, so it's quite far.
Lead jammer picked up by Picante. Gets knocked down of bounds and calls it off.
Yeah.
Not sure whether she's laughing or crying there. I think she's laughing.
We're gonna get a house on the beach and drive, but then
Big hug by her teammates.
a lot of money, and this place was free. So we're like, sweet, we'll do that. So, although last night the air mattress I was on completely deflated throughout the night, so I woke up and I was essentially sleeping on.
Despite the scoreboard difference here, all the skaters are having a great time.
Sleep better tonight. Yeah. I can do it for a night or two, but I don't like it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Maybe less so number 82 Renwick, who I think has just fouled out of the game.
A lot of us have to work on Monday.
So Auckland
Cheer
go
coming
to-
from the crowd for her. Really put it on the line tonight.
So I'm not working Monday, but I'm driving people.
She's been replaced in the penalty box, and we're back underway.
To the end of the day, like. Yeah. Well, but if people purposely took Monday off for it, but
Kallio Rolling Rainbow bringing some amazing defense,
off work, then
using those strong walls.
maybe even some from camera. Huh? No, Canberra's like 3 hours from Sydney, so yeah, it'd be 5 or 6.
Subotex making easy work of the Auckland defense here. She's racked up 15 points already. Not even a minute into this jam.
All right.
Really using those edges to juke left, juke right.
Yeah.
Another 5 points.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Carves right around the outside of turn 2,
Oh yeah.
bringing a total for the jam to
When you're doing
25
play on
points.
words that sound similar in the language, and then you've got to try and explain it in another language. You're just like, these things sound the same in Finnish, but not when I translate it into English, so it doesn't work.
Got Mackenzie putting the star on for Auckland. Chain Fonda for the Rolling Rainbow. Really distinctive shorts there by the Rolling Rainbow. It stands out against the black of their uniforms. I'm pretty sure everyone can see that pretty clearly on the live feed right now. Mackenzie does clear the pack. She's starting her scoring pass, but she's drawn back by the Kallio defense.
Kenzie looking to score some points. Chain Fonda calls off the jam.
Did she earn any points for that effort? Hans Offerback looking around, confirming. Looking for that hand to go up. 2 points earned by Auckland. The crowd does go wild.
The full people go.
Kallio picks up lead jammer. This time it's Layla Gay wearing the star. Couple of blockers earning trips to the bin though. Number 777, Kill Purty. number 49 for Auckland, Sassy.
Baker makes her way through, going for her first scoring pass over
Layla
off
Gay
the jam.
cracks a few more points on the board before calling it off. It's 3 for that pass. And Booger picks up, I think it was a low block penalty, and she's off to the box. She seems a little frustrated with that call, but
Official timeout being called.
it looks like Booger might have fouled out for that low block. She's just chatting with Marty Skolk Crazy, the head ref. Yep, we can see 3 Auckland skaters fouled out. Let's give a cheer for Booger giving a wave to her fans. Auckland bench is thinning out a little bit here. They're having to draw a C on Baker's arm. She's our new captain.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the game.
Big hit out off the line on the rolling rainbow jammer. Misconduct call going on Black 9, that's teabag. But meanwhile, her jammer has picked up lead. Pack stretching out. Quick bit of active offense by the Kallio blockers. Gets her jammer through without too much effort. Full D this lap though. Kallio does get through, another 5 points earned.
Auckland trying to sew
Pack
Bianca
stretching
down.
out again. The 4 wall at the back by Kallio is just brutal. $20 points earned in that jam. Two minutes left in this game. Jam number 20 about to start. 21, sorry.
Baker just throwing herself into the pack.
Quickly jammer to the rolling rainbow.
Auckland still bringing a lot of energy. It's been a intense game for them today.
Silbertex forced all the way back, the length of the straight. Having to start that run again, but she's through for another 5 points. She gives a nod to her team. Clearly they've rehearsed this play. Five more points on the board for the rolling rainbow. Stretch down pack as they draw the Auckland jammer back.
is still trying to fight her way through. Again, still bringing lots of energy after taking all of those hits.
Supertex finally calls it off after earning 19 more points for her team. We have an empty penalty box. It's 5-on-5 here with 42 seconds left in the period. Auckland trying some offense to get their jammer out, but it does allow the Rolling Rainbow Jammer to pick up lead. Chain Fonda pushes, draws the pack out, forces the Auckland blockers to give up and return.
Just as Mackenzie gets through, Chain Fonda calls the jam. And that is our unofficial final. We'll wait for the refs to officially call it in a moment.
That's our unofficial final here. Kallio Rolling Rainbow 454. Auckland Roller Derby clocking up 13. Jam refs are just confirming that it is the final score.
And we've got both teams hugging it out now, bringing all the sweaty derby love.
You want to go grab a captain?
I'll wait till they do that.
Quite a bit of maths to calculate. McFly just doing a final check of the score before it becomes official. Never give up attitude by the Auckland skaters. They pushed hard every single jam. And that's your final score.
Again, big thank you for Colonel Panic helping out with the commentating. Otherwise, you would have just had to listen to me for the whole game. So it is true, men can multitask. For those at home, I'm sure you would have known how well he has done.
It's the final game for the evening here on track 1. But Pants is going to go and find the Rolling Rainbow captain. And we'll get some words from that game.
And I'm here with Booger from Auckland Roller Derby. waving to her friends back at home. I hope you're all watching. How are you feeling?
I am feeling good. That was actually an amazing game. It's amazing to play against a team that is so much better than you because you always walk away learning so much, but you have a yearning inside to learn more because you want to be that good. So
Definitely, and they were some hard-fought points there.
they are full of muscle. Can I just say, we were warming up, and they were beside us, and they had people on their backs doing squats. Like, come on.
Have you guys done anything in particular to prepare for this tournament?
Well, myself and Kay Sass we went to America, and then I'm actually originally from Newcastle, so we're back in Newcastle now and playing with Auckland again before we officially leave. And the girls have been training hard. They literally had Christmas and New Year's off. They trained in between the two. They tried as good as they could, but we've got girls who are playing their first game today.
Very, very exciting. That would be very good for them. I guess a little bit nerve-wracking. Is there anything you want to say to family and friends at home or anybody watching?
I don't think my family and friends are actually watching because they're just at home in Newcastle. But to everyone that did watch that and enjoyed it, I hope that you come away wanting to see amazing games. Even though that score was like that, that game was amazing to play, and I'm sure it was just as amazing to watch.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Lavia.
Thank you.
See you later.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.